The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Missy K Show. Missy K Show. Missy K Show. Questions, interviews, gossip, current news, movie, TV, radio, here we go. Hey, see Missy K. Hey, see Missy K. Her beauty and passion, talk music, passion, loose lips, red cup, love Jones. She's always on Facebook, Instagram, taking calls on the telephone. Sexy if you say so. It's the Missy K Show. Missy K. Missy K Show.
Hello and welcome to the Missy K's Loose Lip Show. I'm sorry, farewell show. Maybe. Hi everybody. It's so wonderful to be back.
Yes.
Bittersweet. Y'all
Been
can
off
roll
for
your
what,
eyes
like
at me
6
all
months?
y'all want.
Wait, like 6 months? 6, 7 months?
Has it? Probably.
Wow.
It's been a cool minute.
I just want to be clear. I'm not rolling my eyes. My eyes are kind of, they got some sand in them or something. They're real sensitive.
Man.
So this is our farewell show. I can honestly say that I do not have a program because I really just wanted to take this time to not just, leave without having, the opportunity to for us to talk to the community and for the community to talk back to us about our 5-year journey. We had a 5-year journey.
Wow.
We started out at IMG Radio Network with Gary Johnson. From there, we went to, where did we end up?
LA.
Was that Gardena? Or did we go to LA Live?
We went to LA Live.
We went to LA Live.
Then Gardena.
And then Gardena. And we went to our home. We went to the studio. And you guys remember Long Beach?
Long Beach.
Long Beach. We had to bring in, we had to pack in furniture, y'all. We had to create our own set. We literally had to bring in furniture.
We did a lot.
We've done a lot. Not to mention all of our live shows. Love Jones LA. And we've done those all over the place. Samba.
We should do that again.
We plan to do something like that. We did Samba. Where else were we? We were at we started at Spikes.
We were
which,
Spikes. Yep.
Spikes, which turned into now today French Quarter Bar and Grill, Creole Bar and Grill in Bellflower.
What's that one place that I was never allowed to go to? But I went one time. It was like an underground club.
Are you talking about the Herbalife Center with Corey White?
Yeah.
That was fun. We did one of my birthday parties there too. That was awesome. That was fun.
It's no longer there either.
No.
Somebody was skilled there.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't gonna say that, but
they were. That's why they're not there.
I'm sorry. My condolences. At the beginning, I was still alive. I had no idea. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but our if you guys want to call in, to the show. We're at Morris Media Studios, live.com, and we're also live on our page, Missy K's Loose Lip Show, because I'm not sure if you guys are viewing this from one of the shared pages, but we are there. And if you guys want to call in and, share a story, Haley has some stories that she wanted you guys to share. What was like the craziest thing that you heard us say
or seen?
Or seen. That number is 323-815-4204.
Yes.
And Miss OG Poetess, she pinned it. And we have a call already. So Oh, I forgot about the earphones. See what happens when you stay away too long? And I still need to plug in, so give me a second.
Oh my God, wait.
Hi, you're on the Missy K's Loose Lip Show.
Don't
Who's
worry.
calling, and where are you calling from?
This is girl, Lady DJ Jamar. What it do? How y'all doing?
Did I hear Lady Jamar?
The Lady Jamar?
Yes, you know how to call in for my sister Ella. How y'all doing?
Hi, Lady Jamar.
Oh my God.
We are well, thank you. Miss Lady Jamar has been with us since day
years.
one.
She a OG. She really a OG.
She probably needs to be in the studio with us, but COVID.
Yeah, I'm sitting here with a tear. I'm sitting here with a tear going to last show, and I know what you ladies have expressed and put into the show. You know, with your mom, the daughter, and you, it's just been really special all the way around. And I so appreciate all three of you and everybody that works on the show. I just want to call in and just give major shout out and love.
Thank you. We love you too.
We love you too, and we miss you dearly.
We do.
And it's not the end for us. We're gonna do other stuff. It's just the end of this chapter.
Yes.
And you know, just publicly let you know that we appreciate you for, you know, rocking with us hard.
Right.
Yes.
You know, with MLK Day.
Oh, wow.
And you know, a lot
Even
of our
Love
shows.
Jones. She was there
And
too.
Love Jones,
Love
as,
Jones
well.
as well.
You know, so thank you, and thank you for lending us
And thank your
talent.
husband. He's so nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Most definitely, I appreciate you, ladies. Thank you for the love as well. Lady DJ Jamar, you know, 2021, it's just going to be all good. So I want everybody that's listening in to keep your head up, keep your prayers up, and, you know, we're going to be all right. We are people that have been through storms, but,
Yeah.
you know, 21 is going down. All of
All
us.
right, sure is.
That's right.
Let's claim it, believe it, receive it, and then work.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and I really appreciate you calling in. It was a pleasant surprise.
It was.
All right, much love to the poetess down there.
Hey! Yeah, she's holding it down,
Right.
and we're going to continue to hold it down for her as well. We got some things coming up, so you guys stay tuned.
All righty.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, my heart. Oh my God. I feel like I'm saying goodbye. And it's just really, I grew up on this show, man. Like, I wasn't even on stage at first. I was an intern.
Yes, you were.
I was letting,
behind the scenes.
I was letting artists into the room. I was
Right.
helping out the DJ. I was setting stuff up. I was running errands, make sure the artists were okay. I was doing stuff behind the scenes. And
Right.
now I'm on stage and I'm saying goodbye at 20. I got on stage at 15 and a half, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Senior year. I grew up on here. You guys taught me a lot of lessons on this stage.
Like what?
Oh, yes.
Like, okay,
Mm.
you guys taught me my true self-worth. Okay?
All right.
Let's be
good.
honest about that. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd probably still be out there trying to figure out, like, damn, should I tolerate this shit? Is this really like,
Right.
what kid is this?
Right.
Like, what would Lady D say? Like,
Yeah.
what am I, like, okay, if I tell my mama this story, what is she gonna say back?
Right.
And then what about, how would Lala feel about this? Like, would Lala think, like, no.
Right.
A lot of stuff that I went through, I realized, like, I have built self-worth because of you ladies. And I appreciate
you.
every single one of
Oh,
you.
we love
Thank
you,
you.
And this show. So, I appreciate it.
I appreciate the opportunity to do it from two different aspects. One as your mother,
Right.
and then another just as a leader in the community
Right.
and my responsibility towards not just you but other young adult women that you know
right.
that are coming along with you and that follow you, you know, because we do have to be very careful about what we say and how we express
Right.
when it comes to a lot of your topics, or when you bring in guests that, you know, that are millennials, because you know, you guys are watching.
Right.
You're watching. And so I thank God that you've received a positive experience from it.
Yes.
And you've been able to take it on into your life, into your daily walk.
That's what it's all about.
Not even that. Spread it to someone else that may need it.
Right.
Because there's a lot of them that don't have us or are looking at our show. So,
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a point of reference.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, if you got anybody else want to call in, that number is 323-815-4204. Now, I'm going to talk about Lady D's.
The lovely, beautiful lady.
So, no more kissable nights for us. No. And I'm going to, I'm going to say something. I've told y'all I'm going to talk about it. I have not publicly talked about what I'm going to talk about, and for very good reasons.
Right.
Very few people know that Lady D's fell sick during COVID, and she had a stroke. Right. And so she's going to talk, but she's not going to talk very much. She's not going to talk very much.
Right.
But I wanted to, the reason why I wanted to talk about it is because I wanted to talk about, one, is a whole lot of laughs that go along with it.
Oh, yeah.
We got stories,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, yeah.
But for me, it's inspiration.
Right.
It's inspiration. And it's like, I feel like everything that you taught me up until that point, I was like, I had to endure it in an instant, in a moment. And it's like, I called her to check on her, and she's like, okay, yeah, I don't feel good. I'm having a stroke. And she's just so casual.
Right.
She's just so casual. And I'm just like, really? I'm on my way to your room. Right. And then Lady D's being Lady D's, if you know, she's very stubborn. She's very independent. You know, I'm wondering where I get it from. And so, you know, she's like, I'm like, okay, so I need to get you to the hospital. She's like, yeah, I'm not going. And I'm just like, what do you mean? You know, and then at the same time, my son is graduating from high school. And at this moment, we're getting dressed to go to San Bernardino for his graduation. Right. And their graduations for the senior years this year were totally messed up. You guys deserve a do-over. Y'all need a do-over on prom, graduation, grad night,
everything,
all that. Y'all need a do-over. Y'all 18th birthdays, y'all need a do-over because it was sucked. But it's like, you know, I had to learn how to control my emotions in this moment. I had to still make sure things got done. Right. So I had to make phone calls like, hey, look, I still have to do this. I need you to do this. I need you to do this. I need you over here. I need you over there. And everybody kicked in instantly. Right. It was beautiful. My family, my friends, my man, everybody just without thought. Right. And I thank God that because of, you know, everybody's actions, you know, I still have my mom and I still have her where she's going to make 100% recovery. Right. You know, where she can still sit on this stage and actually have somewhat of a conversation with us and still, you know, lead us. Right. You know, because it could have been totally different. So I just, you know, praise God for the woman that you made me to be and that you made our family to be, because we all really pulled together and united to make sure that you are taken care of like the queen that you are.
Definitely.
Amen.
Thank you. I thank God, you know, that I made it through. I thank God for a strong family. You know, when I needed something, my family was always there. I didn't have to call outside to anybody. And Paul has been there. It could have been the other way around, but he didn't run. He stayed. Right. And so I thank God for the family. Yes. I love my family. I love what you did for me. And, you know, but I'm going to be okay. Yes, I'm already like about 65 or 70%, you know, and I just don't like nobody asking me over and over what I said. Yeah. So I won't talk as much. I'm just getting that back. And I still haven't gotten that 100%, but I thank God for what I do have. I thank you guys. Yeah. So do I. Yeah, stop.
Y'all better stop filming me cry on the stage now, y'all.
Y'all better stop.
I'm trying to be the non-cry baby gangster. Y'all told me not to be, and it's kind of hard right now. Y'all not making it now easy.
Get it together. Blah, blah, blah.
Silly.
So I know some people are saying that they're trying to call in. I just posted the number on the live feed. So just keep trying. I think I put the right number in. But yeah, but like I said, it's an inspiration, to us all. To not give up, to keep trying. You're up every day, and she's walking, trying to regain her strength. We turned her whole bedroom into a gym.
That was fun. That was so fun.
We have another call.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Hi, this is the Missy K Show. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is the Ball Game. I'm calling from San Diego, California. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing tonight?
Hello,
Great.
faithful viewer. What's up, Ball Gang? How you doing?
I am doing wonderful. We're starting with the exit. I love the show. Why you guys? You got to give me some reason why you guys shutting down. I think you guys are doing an excellent job with that.
I wondered the same thing. That's a really great question.
Well, first of all, number one, thank you so much for always being a faithful viewer and caller for our male perspective. And, it took me months. It took me months to, really come to a concrete decision on what I wanted to do with the show. And, I tried, different things, and I'm like, hey, let's do this. Hey, Haley, let's do this, and then mom got sick, so it's like, it was just too much. And life happened. COVID happened, it was like one thing after another. And to me, it was like God saying, it's time to close that chapter and, move on to bigger and better things, be more focused. And one of the things that we're going to talk about later on during everybody's individual segments is that everybody has their own projects going on. Everybody is like really bossing up and becoming the entrepreneurs that we've always been. Right. We're just taking it to another level. COVID gave us the opportunity to really sit down and realize our goals and the things that we actually wanted to do. Like, I literally sat down and came up with a whole plan of what I still want to do with Morris Media, because this studio is owned by a Black woman who is providing a awesome service. And I feel like it is so underrated. We really have to start, pulling together, pulling our resources, and really being there for each other. And so I'm taking this time to, start my business and to make sure that I actually do that. Everybody knows that I'm not a woman about, saying that this is what I want to do. This looks like something that I can do. I'm about doing it, And so that's just where we are now. I want Lala to really take the time and focus on, her businesses. I want Haley to take the time and focus on, school and her business. Lady D's, I want you to focus on your healing and actually, keeping our family together, and especially during a time that we really need to. Kevin Nelson, our executive producer, I promise y'all he got about 10 companies. And I don't want to be selfish. We can still work together and, create magic with, with the live shows and stuff that we do. It just won't be the Missy K Show.
Right.
Well, you know what? Well, my thing is, let me just tell you something. Me myself, I'm proud of all you ladies.
Thank you.
It's kind of sad that it has. I mean, it's not sad, but I do understand individual dreams and goals that we have to accomplish, and I understand that. But at the same time, I just think that the show is still a means to where you guys can do that. So for me, it's bittersweet. You dig what I'm saying? But I wish everybody well.
Thank you.
And Haley, make sure that you take your schooling serious. Because this is a time right now where you need to really start focusing on your young future. You have a great future ahead of you. You dig what I'm saying?
I
so
agree.
You need
I understand.
to really focus on that and take it serious because you have a great support system behind you.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And you need to take advantage of that. And I pray for moms. I hope that she gets better. You know what I mean? And I love you guys. And you guys. I just wish I wish all you guys well in your future endeavors.
We wish you well
so
too.
much.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna sign out. Blessings.
Bless you.
Thank you, ball game.
Y'all better stop with these waterworks.
So I know that we've discussed some things off air about how we feel about the show taking a turn. So I want to hear from you guys, Lady D. What do you think?
I enjoy doing the shows. I'm sad to see it go. But I have to be honest, I don't have the energy. When you think about doing the research and all that for the topic, it takes too much. So I agree with it, but for different reasons. So.
Okay, La Lazy.
Well, I was ready for it. Whatever was going on with the family, I was for it because it opened up more doors for a lot of individuals, even like advertising. I think I started probably 4 businesses one year.
Right.
I talked about it, said, "Look, Mom, I'm gonna do the CBD." You was like, "Really?" And I got the CBD, and then when I started doing the vodka drinks and mix, and now it's here. There was a lot of things that I did not know before I started. Starting the show forced you to do your research and learn about a lot of things that were going on. A lot of times we don't read, we don't have the time to.
Right.
But you actually had to read and find out exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah.
So I was able to find this newfound love for my culture, not just for myself and my family, but for my culture. So you move a little bit different when you're loving your culture opposed to just yourself. So, of course, I'm for whatever when it comes to Missy K. You know that. So, just because this is ending, that just means that something new is going to begin. So I'm for it.
Yeah. I'm glad that you brought up that point because for me, I'm like, I stay busy, and I don't really have time for. Do you have another call?
No.
Oh, I don't have time for a lot of, to really watch the news, and I'm not really into. I can hold that thought. Hi, caller. Welcome to the Missy K's Loose Lips Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Marvin.
Hey, Marvin.
What's up, ladies?
MVIN, our one of our media producer.
Right.
Yes.
How are you doing, MVIN?
I'm all right, still confined, living.
Oh, wow.
Still confined and living. I'm glad you're among the living. Let me tell you.
Well, we making it work. But I had to call you guys to say how first I'm proud of you guys for everything that you guys have accomplished. The show that you guys have actually was beneficial for us as far as Black people because, we don't have a lot of representation in the media like that, especially coming up from like 3 different generations.
Yes.
And, we had Lady D giving her perspective. We needed to have that. Yes. We have Missy giving the perspective. We also have Lala, and we will also have Haley B. So we're really going to miss that. And I am pretty sure you guys are engaging in different activities, and I wish you well and prosperity in whatever you engage in. But we're really going to miss that show. And hopefully, we never know, in the future, maybe we may have a remix,
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if Girlfriends is coming back on Netflix.
There you go. you never know. I know. You'll never know. I know.
Thank you for calling.
Right.
So, Marvin, what was your favorite episode?
Oh, here we go.
I have most, because there's some episode I was actually in there holding my son, like especially those Lala segments. I'm sitting over there be like, oh, you know, I wanted to bring my Wakanda on. I was like, oh my God. Don't let me start making comments off camera because they're going to be like, man. But the content that you guys had was really interesting because, you know, sometimes we hear it in other places and, you know, it's like one-sided. And something that I liked about your show is that there was multiple ways to see. Like, Lala has a way to present things and give an opinion, and then Missy over there is saying something else, and then at the same time, she's eyeballing Lady D is like, oh, I can't say that. And you guys are grown so far. Like, even like 5 minutes ago, I just heard for the first time Lady D cursing, and I was like, what? That's evolution right there. Throw down. Because I remember there was a time where we were like, you better not say shit.
Right. We have evolved.
So that's evolution right now, you know. And I really like how we were able to see Haley grow and see how you guys were influencing her. And it shows because, like, when she was saying earlier, she learned from you girls. And that's something beautiful because, you know, I have a little girl, and every day I'm kind of wondering what kind of example she's seeing on TV, what kind of example she's seeing from other women. So it was great to see how you guys were able to mold her in the right way. And even when she speaks, you can see that, you know, that was actually a great impact, you know. And we were also over there in the background making sure, you know, talk about those boys, you know.
Because let me tell you, with you, Nato Chocinco, and Jerice in the background,
my.
that Red Cup family, yes, that support was very welcomed, and I thank you guys, and I appreciate you. And please do continue.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate,
we have a journey.
I do appreciate my original uncles from Red Cup, so I love you guys as well. I really do appreciate you guys' perspective as my uncles.
Definitely love you guys. I'm going to free the line so the other callers can get a chance.
Okay.
We can stay here for hours just talking about the show. So.
Yeah, thank you
All
so
right,
much.
guys.
Though.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you. Thank you. Oh goodness.
Right.
So yeah, Marvin, you know, he really had to get in the thick of things because he was the one that was doing all of our editing and cutting and, you know, posting our videos, and he's the one that, you know, that was putting our podcast all over the nation. He had us on like over 10 different podcast shows, including Spotify, Apple. He just saturated us, you know, so I really, you know, appreciate him, and I'm going to miss his expertise when it came to the Missy K Slip show. You know, it's a lot that actually, you know, went into the making of this show.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that people don't think about.
I'm pretty sure that me and you probably gave MVIN like half of his gray hairs together. We're giving him like half his gray hairs. Right. So I'm not going to apologize for those because they give you wisdom. But you know,
it prepared him for his daughter.
Exactly. Yes. I did my job. I did my job.
So we're, and as I was saying, finish my thought with Lala, you know, with you and your, you know, giving us segments that different topics to talk about, it actually, you know, made me go and like do research on whatever current events are going. I could tell you half of the stuff that I know now. Like, I wouldn't know Nipsey Hussle if it wasn't for you. You know, I'd be like, who is that? You know, but Lala's like, no, Nipsey, he does this, that, and you know, in the community. I'm like, oh, okay. What do you look like? I felt like an old woman. I got all my information from Lala. Like, I want to know what's on everyone's lips. I gotta go to Lala.
Please don't hold this against her. Don't hold this against her. Don't hold this against her. Don't hold this against her.
Man, my family would tell y'all I was not hood. Hood knowledge, hood rich, none of that before this show, and you know, before the last 5 years, because you know, I was in my own world.
I've been telling you it was hood rich for the longest.
Anyway, we're about to go into a break, but before we go, I want to introduce Haley's new project.
Oh yeah.
And because I want y'all to see what Lady D's look like in Haley's new project. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk to Haley and we're gonna let her know why we throwing shade. So this is Haley's new project. We're gonna talk about it when we come back. But I wanted to let everybody see how fabulous Lady D's look when she modeling too.
Really? I like those.
We got a call first. Okay. We're gonna break into DeVario and Reggie Webb's video after this call.
Hello, what is your name and where is you calling from?
Hi, ladies. This is Too Sweet.
Sweet. How are you?
I am awesome. I just wanted to call in and congratulate you ladies. And also, you guys were actually the first radio show to give me a platform to showcase my talent. So I wanted to thank you guys for being awesome and continue to grow. I know there will be more radio shows, so keep striving, keep being beautiful.
Thank
and
you.
I'm with y'all all the way.
Oh, thank you.
And congratulations to you, too.
I know. I was just out there. Yes.
She's doing her thing.
Too Sweet, you have come a long way since our first interview at IMG Radio Network. We have really watched you grow literally from Las Vegas to Los Angeles to Africa.
Yes.
And she did a whole concert in Africa, and they still trying to get her back. And you know, we've seen you with, you know, do shampoo poo, and you you connected us with people yourself. You've been on every stage that we've done in LA. So I really want to thank you and appreciate you for always being available for us. And you're not even local,
right?
But you've always, you know, rocked with us from day one. And I am so happy to call you my honorary niece.
Yes.
I love you.
Always.
And we're going to play one of your videos later on, right?
Ooh, yes.
We got that. She got a new video.
Yes.
We're gonna check that out. We're gonna talk about it. But what was your favorite show?
Oh, man.
Put
So,
on the
you know,
spot.
a while back, you guys asked me a question while my dad was in the studio on how do I like to have sex.
Oh, yeah.
Want to get away?
I remember that.
That was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, but it was so funny.
Yeah. Oh, we talked about
I remember
so
that.
much at
Talk
IMG.
about sex,
It was crazy. That was my
Let's
song.
talk about you and me.
Oh, Lord.
It was crazy.
I remember those days.
Yes.
But yeah.
But I love you guys.
It's loose
Keep
lips. What do you
striving,
expect?
and, yeah.
We love you, too.
I love you.
Thank you for calling.
Oh, no problem.
And I'm so
Love
proud
you
of
guys.
you.
I'm still watching.
Keep doing
Thank you.
things,
I'm
too.
still watching.
All right. Keep doing big things.
All right. Bye.
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 Too sweet. Yeah, we're gonna get into one of her newest videos later. It's actually pretty dope. I love her. She's the epitome of, you know, what I want all my young adult women to be. You know, she actually takes time to join our young adults Bible study, Soy Tat.
Yes.
She calls in, and her perspective is so welcomed for me. Because, like, I'm up here, like, I just turned 44 yesterday. Right. You remember? I know, right? Well, it's 4-4. It's different. I can remember that. It's unique. I'm 4-4. So I just turned 44 yesterday, and you're talking about a group of, you know, high school and college students, you know, and to me, her perspective, she can reach them a little better. Right. Now she's still a little more advanced than them, but they can see the journey, right. And they can see that, you know, it's not just me talking as their mentor. Right. You know, she tells them, like, everything that I tell them, she comes behind me and tell them, and I'm like, didn't we just talk about that last week? You know. So I thank her and I appreciate her for everything that she is in my life and our life. And now we're going to take our break. Yes. And Lady D's is going to say goodbye because she's been up here longer than she really wanted to be. Right. But we love you. You have any last thoughts?
No.
For those kissable nights?
I'm good.
No last advice for the ladies and gentlemen?
Not even for me?
No.
Nothing?
She can do mine.
She said nope, she's done with y'all.
I'll just stop by your room later.
2 fingers. and a biscuit. Lady D signing out.
Yes.
I'm out. Thank you for watching all this time.
Thank you. We love you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So we're going to take this break and we're going to get into DeVario and Reggie Webb's On My Way. Let's go.
Yeah. You know what I mean? From the west to the east, Money on my mind, and you know I gotta get it. I'm headed to the top, man, you better get with it. Cheap ass niggas, my demeanor on expensive. I'm walking on water, and these dudes straight slipping. It is what it is, so make it do what it do. A whole new flow, and I'm from LA too. Don't get it twisted when you see me break through. And when your girl chews up, don't be looking like who. Guaranteed authentic from my head to my shoes. Any track you throw at me, watch me leave a bruise. Put me on your list, and I'm talking about to do. Ain't gotta say much, you can watch the way I move. I'm coming with some flavor, so you better pay attention. And this is for the haters, go ahead and be my witness. I'm going for the win at the line where you finish. And I'm all about my grind, making moves in my business.
So where you at?
I'm stuck up in the struggle, the middle of the hood. Don't feel good.
So what you doing?
I gotta stay focused. Quitting ain't an option, and I ain't never stopped. I'm on my way up.
Through the quest, fighting stress, having less on my grind to the road to success.
I say I'm on my way up.
To the skies, to the stars, to the top. Make a couple mil and go about the block.
I'm on my way up.
Through the quest, fighting stress, having less on my grind to the road to success.
I say I'm on my way up.
To the skies, to the stars, to the top. No matter what I'm going through, I never stop. Yo, I'm on my way up like a jet taking off the runway. I survived bloody nights with knife fights and gunplay. One day my OG gave me the wisdom. He said the only way out is through the grave from prison. You better smarten up, leave the streets alone and rhyme. How many senior citizens you see retired from crime? With them jewels in my mind, I switched my plans. I started flipping my words like I was flipping them grams. Yo, I'm cocaine, Colombian raw, head honcho. The flow murdered more niggas than Griselda Blanco. Certified boss up wherever I'm at. Born with the golden mic, so whenever I rap, my flow shine like 100-carat rock in the sun. I'm on to come up now, catch me at the top when I'm done. This a quick 16 to expose my skill. The devil knocked me down a lot, but never broke my will. Yo,
where you at?
Like a fork in the roll, eyes closed, trying to let my heart guide me on which way that I should go.
So what you doing?
Taking hits, but I vibe and I weave, but I keep moving forward. I believe that I'm on my way up.
Through the quest, fighting stress, having less on my grind to the road to success.
I say I'm on my way up.
To the skies, to the stars, to the top. Make a couple mil and go about the block.
I'm on my way up.
Through the quest, fighting stress, having less on my grind to the road to success.
I say I'm on my way up.
To the skies, to the stars, to the top. No matter what I'm going through, I never stop.
And welcome back to the Missy K's Loose Lips Show. Our farewell. K Sarai. This is it.
Maybe.
This is
There could
it.
be some extra stuff going on.
This is
A
it until
possibility.
You might
the
want to
next
fix your
chapter.
mic. It's all in your hair. Your hair don't talk.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes
It was
it
flirting.
does.
Hair going woo woo.
Sometimes.
So welcome back to the Missy K's Loose Lips Show, our farewell episode. Lady D's has already said her a goodbye.
Farewells.
She made her little sexy exit, and she said, I'll talk to y'all when I talk to y'all. So y'all want to talk to Lady D's, y'all going to have to hit her up on her inbox or in the chat, the Missy K Loose Lips Show group.
It's still going.
It's still going, and
Yes.
it will not be shut down. Let me say that.
So
I have a question.
We are not shutting down the group. The
Are you
group
21
will
Is that why
continue.
I'm not in it?
You gotta
That's
be
it.
21 before you get in there.
We'll see you next year.
That don't mean nothing.
We'll see you next year.
21. Because we
Wow.
sell liquor in there. So.
Well, I wonder what was in the cup.
And now you
Now
know.
you
And now
Now
it's
you
half
know.
the battle.
Man.
So we're gonna move on the show
Yes,
with
we are.
La La.
Oh, you guys, I have not seen you guys in like 6 or 7. Oh, no, I've seen you.
I've seen you.
I haven't seen
Ish.
you. 6 or
Ish.
7 months. Happy birthday, belated.
Thank you.
How was the trip?
My trip was amazing. Both of them. I had a great time.
Where'd you go?
I really did. I came back very refreshed.
Yeah, you need
Very
that.
refreshed. I have so much going on mentally that
Right.
it was awesome to just, have a mental break to myself, and I really love receiving all the love that I received over the last 4 days, all
That's
the happy
good.
birthday messages and stuff. it really made me feel good, especially during COVID.
Right.
We don't have as many outlets as we used to have. Or as we usually have with COVID. I know, like, I tell people all the time, I'm like, whatever I say or do in this season, charge it to my head, not to my heart. Because I don't have outlets. I usually skate. I can't skate. I don't have church.
Church. I know over in Bellflower, they had the parking lot where they were skating and had like the low riders and stuff there.
Yes, they do.
I found out the day after, but I think they're going to have one like every month.
Yeah.
So I might be there.
The Kmart parking lot.
Be a little vendor there, sell some drinks.
Can somebody send me the link?
There you go.
Well, I don't even think there was a link. I think it was just on it. Oh, you got the link?
I know.
Send me the link if you got the link. Okay.
See, because everybody knows Missy K.
Because she skate.
I like this. You know why? Because I'm Missy K and I'm everywhere.
Oh, yes, you are. And I got my first pair of skates.
Did you?
Yes.
Laleezy got
down there, bust my ass in the backyard. But yeah, I got them. I got them. I've been trying. I've been, doing my little bounce. That's all I can do.
We proud.
That's it. But I'll be ready for the fast lane soon. Not too soon.
You can skate in the middle like me. It's okay.
I'm trying. So one of my questions.
Hold on. What have you been doing during this COVID season?
Working. Like grinding. That is it.
Be more specific.
Okay, so before COVID, everyone knows that I was working on a vodka brand. I was actually selling mixed drinks with my vodka that was being made at the house, and that's illegal. So I went legit. Okay. I went legit, and it took actually 2 years. I started 2 years ago and did the drinks, got all my permits, I trademarked, and was selling, got the word out, got the website. I mean, I got the recipe is all mine.
Nice.
It's no one else's. It is mine. This is the beauty right here. You see that? Look at that.
I love it.
So it's pretty dope. With the extra dopeness of it all, I was approved for Total Wine.
Nice.
In Florida first, because that's where my distillery is in Florida. So I have 5 stores.
Nice.
In Florida. So that's so dope. That's so dope.
That is really dope.
Yeah, I still was like, okay, you want to actually see it on the shelf. So when it's on the shelf, I'll be like, okay, it's there.
Yeah.
Like, because when they sent me the information, it was like FL 309, 306, 307. I'm like, okay, babe, is this floor? Or they were saying, like, is this the floor? And he was like, no, I think it's Florida. I called them, I'm telling you, 6 times. And I'm like, okay, I just want to make sure what these numbers represent. She's like, no, that's the store. I even called and said, is your store 309? Oh. She was like, yes. So I'm still pretty much holding it in because you normally don't have a conversation with someone that owns a vodka brand.
Right.
You really don't. And this is another thing I want to tell you guys. Everyone is asking me for vodka so they can buy it. And my question is, have you ever bought vodka from P. Diddy or 50 Cent? You never.
Right.
What you did was you heard about it and you asked about it. And that's how it went around, word of mouth, and you started buying it. So you got to treat me the same way. I can't actually sell right now, I cannot sell this. But in 3 months, I'll have my license, my wholesale license and distributing license to sell my own vodka so I can cut out the middleman.
Can they order it online anywhere?
Yes. It'll be on Total Wine as well and also my website. So I am federal.
Which website? Because you changed it.
No. I have Black Storm Vodka. Okay. That's for all the liquor because you got to be 21 to actually be on there. I'm sorry. Okay. And then you have the Black Storm brand that has everything else underneath it.
And what's everything else under the Black Storm brand?
Oh, yes.
Oh, God, what's not?
I have clothing. I have a clothing line that promotes my kings, Born a King, Born a Queen. It's just uplifting teas. And I have CBD. I have all types of CBD you can inhale. I have the... I have the rubbing. It's good for headaches. It's good for seizures. It's good for a lot of things, but I also have all forms of it, all forms. Also, I have my oils, like my apricot glow, my lip gloss, and it's pretty much a website for self-love.
Okay.
Anything that you need for yourself is on there. And then a separate one is for the vodka because it has, like I said, it has to be separate. So
yeah,
I'm trying to do some other stuff.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you for doing it the right way.
Oh, you got to.
You know, because it sets an example for,
Yes.
you know, people like Haley. I'm sorry, young adults like Haley, you know, where she's trying to start her own business.
Yes.
And now you become, you know, a mentor where she can say, okay, Lala, I need to do this. Who can I talk to?
Right.
And she has
You know,
helped me.
Man, that day I was at the car, I was like, no, you need to do this. I emailed like this.
Is
I need
this
to do
much?
this,
Is that
I need to
price?
do
Put
that,
that aside. Post that. Name that. Do this. Do that. And it was like, okay, it's all in less than 5 minutes.
Right.
So I can't even take
And
notes.
then I texted her. I was like, did you do it? What you playing for?
When I first walked in the studio today, she didn't even say hi yet. She said, "Did you post it?"
No, you know what? I've been, it's crazy because I actually really love helping individuals start their business. I really love that. And in the midst, I do my own. But because I've done it so long, my first corporation was formed in 2003, which was Black Storm, just Black
Right.
Storm. So it's been around, and I've done so much. So I know the ins and outs of starting a business and doing it right and being legit and not
Right.
having to look over your shoulder and being able
Right.
to say, this is mine.
Right.
So even with this one was huge because you have to be state and federal. People that's out here selling, they really not supposed to be selling it.
Right.
They really not. So I wanted to be different and say, okay, I have something on the shelf that my kids can be proud, my family can be proud and say, that's my mom, she did that.
Oh,
right.
yes.
You know, that's like
My
so
friends gonna be in
different.
college.
And it's creating generational
Yes,
wealth
it's
because
different.
now it can, you know, you can build on this now so that you have something to hand down to your children.
Right. And it is Black owned. It is 100% Black owned. P. Diddy's is not 100%. 50's
Right.
is not 100%. Snoop Dogg's is not 100%. The ones that y'all promote. So my thing is, if you are saying you support Black owned, then definitely support me.
We're gonna be at
it
the
is.
liquor store trying to get some alcohol.
Yes, I need you to.
They're
Yes.
gonna be like,
You
"You're
gotta
not old
say
enough
it.
to get any. Let me see your ID."
But all you
it's
gotta
okay
do is
because Auntie loves her own liquor, and I can get it from her. That's fine.
But still ask for it.
That's a fact.
Still
because
ask for it.
I'm in a group on Facebook. It's called Drunken Divas, and they give gift baskets, you know, of alcohol and other stuff
Right.
to uplift women. And my very first thought when I saw it wasn't to go get a bottle of those other liquors
Right.
you named. It was, hey, Lala, I need 2 bottles and I need
Right.
2 T-shirts. A standard size to be about a large, extra large. Just give me 2 of those and let me put those in my basket because it don't make sense for me, you know,
Right.
to know somebody who has, you know, their own liquor brand
Right.
and I still go to the liquor store.
Right.
You know, it's about supporting each other
Definitely.
and really uplifting each other because
Definitely.
that's 2 people that don't even know you that now know your brand.
Right. And it's good.
And it's good.
It's good.
And it's good. So you want to give us our last what's on everyone's lips? So what do you have prepared for us?
Right? Like that. Okay, so it's not like something that's really all happy go lucky, but it's not like it's something that we didn't know that was going to happen. So this case was about Breonna Taylor, where she was in her home. It happened March 13th. She was asleep with her boyfriend.
Yes.
And there was a no-knock warrant that was served, which means they don't have to knock. But some of the cops say that they did. And they're still contesting that, saying that no, he did not. But when he opened the door, the boyfriend started shooting because he's like, "Who is this coming into my?"
Right,
into
you're sleeping.
my-
You're startled.
You're sleeping, so they shot back. The boyfriend actually injured one of the cops, but all of the multiple shots that was being shot by the police officer did kill Breonna Taylor.
Right.
And so the case had been going on for months, and because there were other young men being killed by the hands of police officers, it's like not just the African Americans or blacks, everyone pretty much around the world is like, well, this is enough.
Right.
Right.
So you still see people marching and standing saying that this is enough. We've heard about incidents where cops go in on a warrant, trafficking, drug trafficking, and she could have been involved because they did say her name was on the warrant with her date of birth. Okay, but the guy that they were actually looking for was already incarcerated that, I think, the day before or that same day, so they didn't know. So that's why they're going back and forth on it. The thing is, for this to continuously happen and no one to be held accountable for it is the issue. No, the cops are never held accountable for anything. I know we have a clip with Attorney General Daniel Cameron. Can we look at that right now?
After hearing the evidence from our team of prosecutors, the grand jury voted to return an indictment against Detective Hankinson for 3 counts of wanton endangerment for wantonly placing the 3 individuals in apartment 3 in danger of serious physical injury or death. The charge of wanton endangerment in the first degree is a Class D felony, and if found guilty, the accused can serve up to 5 years for each count. Kentucky law states that a person is guilty of wanton endangerment in the first degree when, under circumstances manifesting extreme indifference to the value of human life, he wantonly engages in conduct which creates a substantial danger of death or serious physical injury to another person. My office is prepared to prove these charges at trial. However, it's important to note that he is presumed innocent until proven guilty. During the last 6 months, we've all heard mention of possible charges that could be brought in this case. It's important to understand that all the charges that have been mentioned have specific meanings and ramifications. Criminal homicide encompasses the taking of a life by another. While there are 6 possible homicide charges under Kentucky law, these charges are not applicable to the facts before us because our investigation showed, and the grand jury agreed, that Mattingly and Cosgrove were justified in the return of deadly fire after having been fired upon by Kenneth Walker. Let me state that again. According to Kentucky law, the use of force by Mattingly and Cosgrove was justified to protect themselves. This justification bars us from pursuing criminal charges in Miss Breonna Taylor's death.
Wow, that's insane. The only guy that they did arrest was only arrested because he was shooting, and it was he put the neighbors at harm. So no one was arrested or penalized because of the death of Breonna, only because they harmed the neighbors, which I've never heard before, anyone getting arrested for that. Right. So all the marching and the stuff that we were doing, I think people feel like it was just for nothing.
I can see that if you just open fire into someone's apartment, bullets go through walls, people.
Yes.
Right. Bullets go through walls.
Definitely. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy because you want people to vote because they say, okay, you're going to vote for the president, but you also got to vote who your attorney general is, right, who's going to be the judge or the councilman, all of that stuff. But when you're looking at someone that looks like you and they're like, okay, hey, they did what they were supposed to do. It's like almost like false hope for them. So right. I want to ask you guys, in a situation that's like that, what can you say to someone when they're seeing an individual that looks like us saying, no, it was justified?
Well, you already know me.
I know.
Yeah, you already know me. And my thing is, I don't have the evidence.
Right.
I can't plead the case. I was not there. I can only go by what's stated in the media, so I can't really form an opinion without actually hearing what actually happened.
Actually, right.
Is that we were talking, my mom and I were talking earlier, it's you have my side, your side, and then,
right,
the truth. Then you have the truth, and without me knowing exactly what that is, I can say that, I'm hurt that we continue to have these type of cases where, you have the George Floyd situation where we're just literally being shot dead in the street by police. And, it's just like oh, well, it's supposed to happen. Oh, you'll have your day in court.
Right.
You know, those moments kind of get under my skin. You know, but again, I don't have the facts.
Right.
I don't have the facts. I would love to follow the case to find out what actually happened.
Right.
You know, but I don't have the facts.
Here's how I feel. And as you can see, the millennials have been doing really great when it comes to protesting and marching for our rights. You know, we've been doing really great. Mm-hmm. So here's how I feel. I respect a person who does their job according to the book. I respect you. It's your job. This is your income. I would never ask anybody to put their income at risk, especially for themselves or their families.
Right.
But here's my thing. If you know in your heart that it's wrong, if you know that it's wrong, this is not what you're supposed to be doing, I need you to say something.
Right.
Now, you may be in your blue collar and in your blue shirts every single, day of the week for your working, for your money, whatever. You choose to be there. I don't choose to be black. Right. I was born black. My skin is black, and I know what's right and what's wrong, and you know what's right and what's wrong when you pulled your gun out. Or when you seen your partner pull their gun out. Or when you sit in that courtroom and they're saying what they have to say, and you get that little itch, like,
right,
I disagree. I need you to say something.
Right.
Like, I'm 20. We're millennials. I lost enough friends to police violence. It's happened before. It ain't nothing new. But I know that you know, and I know that you feel in your blood, in your skin, and in your cells that it's not supposed to be this way.
Right.
So if you have to say something, then you say it. If you don't, fine. Respect your book. Right. Respect your book.
But do you think that everybody deserved their day in court?
No, if it's not going to turn out the same way for someone else that's going against the same crime.
And I totally agree. I hate the privileges that cops are given and shown in situations, even situations where they are drop dead wrong and they're convicted.
Right. And white people.
And then they still go in jail, and then they're just, get this plush treatment while they're in jail anyway.
Right. Well, it's crazy that another guy, a black guy who was a cop that shot a white woman because he thought that his partner was in danger. And he's in jail. I think, I'm not even sure how long he got, but he got more than 4 years or 5 years or even 8 years. But they sentenced him.
I remember.
So, and I think they feel like as long as they give us money, then we're okay. That's probably because that's what we're accepting. Mm-hmm. All they have to do is just give us money, and it's just going away.
Like the settlement they gave Breonna Taylor's family.
Right.
Right.
Like, here's your some odd number $1 million check. Like, okay. That's cute. I still want the cops arrested. That's how I feel.
Right.
Right. So,
what else we got?
Ooh,
that's it.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say something else.
Well, go ahead.
Well, there's a question. No, I wanted to know. I just wanted to know, how did the COVID affect your relationships? Any relationship, work relationship, man, woman, what kids, your living situation, what?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, technically, it did for me because before COVID, when you're young, you're exploring your 20s, what they call the roaring 20s. Mm-hmm. So, you're doing everything you want to do when you can do it. You feel me? You're doing all your stuff. You spend time with your friends, drinking, living the time while you can.
Right.
And it just affected us because now it's like COVID's going on. All of this stuff is closed. Now you got to work. So we all been working, doing our own thing, getting our own money, starting our own businesses.
I'm glad y'all working and not making babies.
Woo. Jesus.
I have no comment.
Because y'all could be doing that too.
Jesus.
I really have no comment.
Okay, let me take that back. The young adults that are in my circle, I'm glad that you guys are working, focus on school.
Thank you. Okay.
And not making babies.
There we go.
Right.
That's the one. That's it right there.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. But it affected my relationships because it's like I don't get to see my friends anymore. We're all busy working and going to school and doing the things that we can to make our money and stuff. And it's just kind of like I don't get to see them anymore.
Right.
And now it feels like, oh, well, since COVID started, you know, you've been distant, you've been fake, you've been
Right.
that happens.
It happens.
It really happens.
It totally
because
happens.
Young women, because women are
Yes.
emotional as is, but young women who are really alone,
I get it.
who feel young people really do feel alone in their situations most times because they don't communicate with other people, which is why we have so many friends. So because my friends are not able to communicate with each other as often as we do, it's like they feel like they've lost a part of their support system. So it's like a lot of young people are not really true friends. A lot of them are really friends because of support systems. You know, we're here to hold each other together, hold each other up, build each other up, help each other out. Right. And it's like if we can't do those things for each other anymore, it's just kind of like they feel like they've lost a part of their support system.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And that's how it has affected my relationships.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah. For mine, you know, COVID came at a really big shocker. But it came at a time where, you know, I had already started a romantic relationship. Right. And then it made me, because of that and, you know, because of COVID, it made me focus on the relationships that I have with my kids. And then my mom ended up getting sick. So then I had to focus on our relationship. So I had to
slow down.
Really, I had to put the brakes on everything. And I had to really focus. It taught me how to communicate. I communicate a lot differently than I did before COVID. Right. I would really say that I'm a totally different person than I was prior to COVID, prior to our show ending. Okay. Totally, like 360.
Is that good or bad?
It's great for me. I don't know about everybody else. Some people are kind of offended by it. I don't give a damn.
Right. You know, I think it's
positive for me.
I think it's great that you're up here dressed like Gandhi. It's kind of working out for me. It's kind of working out.
Right. Exactly. 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 I got brand new heels sitting on the shelf. I'll be like, girl, I'm coming for you. It's going to be me and you. I guess you can give me about 6 months. But yeah, I can still walk in you.
COVID definitely helped me realize a lot of stuff that goes on in our family, though. It really helped me realize our relationships, like the dynamic of our relationships. Mm-hmm. And in a negative and in a positive way.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And I caught myself having a conversation the other day with my youngest brother, Aaron. And as I'm talking to him about his life, what he should do, and what things that would help him out, I caught myself saying 3 times, like, damn, I think I need some therapy. I said it like 3 times. I said, oh my God, I think I need to call my father. I said, does my mama have this issue? It really helps you, like, COVID really helps you realize a lot of things. Like, you need to move forward and stuff. You need to slow down a little bit on things. That's why I bought you the stuff that I did for your birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wow.
Because you need to relax. I bought her some bath bubbles, some bath stuff, and some...
What Epsom salt.
Epsom salt.
You didn't call me for all that, and you know I got all that?
I didn't realize. I'm not gonna tell you where we went, but it wasn't in the plan.
Or the budget.
But it hit me like, oh, we should do it while we're here.
Okay.
But I do.
It was beautiful though. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I realized that during COVID, it was God's way of showing us a lot of things. Like all of these natural disasters show us that people need to be closer to God. A lot of stuff that happened in our house shows us that we need to slow down and relax, rekindle our relationships, communicate better.
We had a lot of family meetings.
Good.
Oh, dear God, yes. Oh, my God. I said we have like 4 a month.
That's good, though.
And it's been 7 months since COVID started. We must really need therapy. That's the first time I said that.
Communication.
But communication doesn't mean stuff. I'm not going to say that. Communication don't mean crap without comprehension. And I feel like we're doing a lot better on comprehending each other. Mm-hmm. So I think thank you-ish for COVID.
Thank you-ish.
No, thank you for it, yeah.
Okay,
cool.
So you have any last words?
Yeah, just look out for me because I'm everywhere. Literally. Yes.
Literally.
I am everywhere.
She's up there with you now.
I know, right? She a little beyond me. I'm trying to look on the horizon. So we're going to take another break. Are we ready for Two Sweets video, Poetess? So we're going to take a break. We're going to go into Two Sweets video. I'm not sure which one she sent, so this is my first time seeing it, just like it's y'all first time seeing it.
It's a surprise.
Roll that beautiful bean
I
footage.
seen the making of it.
Like, Tiger, like, when I tell you I knew this bitch all my motherfucking life, like, we grew up together, like, and this bitch, like, straight up just stabbed me in my motherfucking back, like, for real. Tris, all bark, you not about the life, bitch. Yeah, you stepped into a dim, rare diamond, bitch. What's good? I see you won't bite, bitch. Mouth running, but you hop behind the gram, bitch. Ha! I can see you from my condo. Last time I checked, you was sleeping in your Tahoe. Send my ex a text, man, you a real flop though. 10 homies hit, and you got the blue waffles. Big body, you can never compete, bitch. You remind me of a Sesame Street trick. You burnt an Ernie hoe, step to a Pinterest, and stay 10 toes down, you square bitch. I can stand these nappy headed hoes. For real, the bitches always stay real presto. I'm sorry that your mama should've even swallowed you. Now the world has another fucking imbecile. You remind me of a fat whore with no job that sucked dick for 2 lines. Bitch, pay me in no mind. You sorry, get no love. You trashy, you smelly, you phony, got no teeth. You broken, you ugly. Ever since I was a toddler, I knew that I was a star. I got niggas tryna cuff me, but I make it extra hard. Come and follow the Dundada, bitch, I know your life is hard. If you shake some ass for me, I make you a superstar. All my bitches got that life and come and try me if you dare. Chipping ounces by the ounces, so much smoke we can see clear. When I walk into the room, these hoes can help but look and stare. I know that your nigga want me, bitch, he made that very clear.
Look, you ain't shit, nigga, look how you walk out the house. Looking bummy, you dummy, get off your mama couch. We in the drought, spend money soon as I get it out. I'm always in the game, you lame, I never sit it out. Drinking 40s feel good when I piss it out. These niggas always acting like bitches, I try to fill them out. All these feelings up in me, I try to get them out. Everybody haters are scary, tell them to hear me out. They know I got it, they can't stop it cause I'm popping. I'm from the Inland and Compton, so nigga watch it. If it's problems, the homies will quickly pull up and solve it. Cause it's nothing to offer, mean drama often. I'm about that action, nigga, all you doing is talking. While we speed fast, you niggas at the bus stop walking. Doing this shit till they put me in the coffin, yeah. I'm a virus, don't come around me if I'm coughing.
Oh man, I can't stand these bitches. Like, they just keep trying and trying and trying. Like, for real though. Y'all really don't want it. Tris.
And welcome back to the Missy K's Loose Lip Show. That was Too Sweet and Rant.
Yes.
Rant.
I like that.
We haven't had a talk Too Sweet. I saw your booty cheek. I saw your boobies all out. I was not ready. It was a nice video, though.
I like it.
So since we're talking anniversary and farewells and stuff, that video was produced by Cultivators.
Oh, okay.
And Cultivators has worked with us since the beginning.
Yes.
Cultivators has literally worked with us since conception. They created our logo.
Yes.
They created the Missy K ENT logo.
And mine.
And Loose Lips.
Yes.
I mean, Get Lipped.
Yes.
Get Lipped. Get Lipped logo. Yeah. So they do productions and stuff. You see, I think he's produced her last 2 or 3 videos that I know for sure.
Nice.
Two Sweets videos. So, connecting to us.
Yes.
We make things happen, y'all.
Definitely.
We are definitely in this community. I can literally see, like, when I look at different projects, I see us all in them. I see everything that we did with Vintage, the hundreds of stages that we put Vintage on. That's why I said we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're just gonna come back bigger, better, stronger. With what we got.
Evolution.
With what we got. And what we want, we're just doing it differently. Differently. I call it I said if we came back, if the show came back, I had a whole new segment that I was going to call A Different Conversation.
Ooh,
and
yes.
it's just a conversation about community and really money. It was definitely about money. I was going to talk to y'all about stocks and bonds and buying property and getting rental income. Income. Right. Income properties. I was about to hit y'all real horrid. We were about to do some things. We were about to get some assets.
It was going to be real educationally.
It really was. And I didn't even care. Y'all was going to listen to me for a good 15, 20 minutes while I tell y'all everything that I've been learning over the last 5 or 6 months since February.
Yeah.
Y'all are going to get it all. And you're still going to get it just in a different way.
Period.
So, Haley B.
Haley B.
Oh, my.
The princess is back.
Haley Bell. What's going on with you, woman?
I am in school, y'all. That is my main focus. Yes. But that has not stopped me from starting my own business.
Okay. Congratulations.
So, I started a sunglass business.
Yes.
Selling sunglasses and lashes called Hellcat Slash and Glass.
I know that's right.
So
I like that.
So Hellcat, Hell, Haley, Cats is for the females, period. Meow.
Some.
And some men are included if you want to be included. You know, I do it for all people. I accept all cash. You know, euros, dineros, then the guapos, and the yen. I collect all of it. So crazy. But this is Hellcat Slash and Glass, and we have a call.
Yes. I'm glad somebody paying attention because I'm not. It's all you, boo.
Hello, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is Fuel. Calling from LA. What's up with it?
Hey, Fuel, how you doing?
All right, I just called to wish you ladies luck on your new adventure and everything.
Thank you.
And you guys basically, for one, kept me in the radio biz for a while because I was kind of like, oh shoot, I better stay on top of my game if Missy Loose Lips is doing her thing, you know.
So we're influencers.
Yes.
We're influencers.
Exactly. And also, you also was the one that helped me do my first birthday bash here in Cali. You know what I mean? So I thank you and Mama K. Much love to you guys.
Thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. And what's the name of the podcast that you're doing? I'm sorry, I hate the name podcast when we do so much more. What is the name of your multimedia show?
That's funny. I hate that name podcast too because we do so much more. It's called Fired Up Thursdays, and I got a studio in North Hollywood now, and it's called Fired Up Broadcasting in North Hollywood. Yeah. So we still do our thing on Thursdays at 4. But I just wanted to call into you and wish you guys luck. I mean, I appreciate you guys doing your thing and seeing such beautiful black women being strong and and continuing on in their adventures.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we wish you the best of luck in all of your endeavors with acting and comedy and your show as well. Right. And, we enjoy seeing you in the group, in the Missy K Show group.
Exactly.
And seeing your clips and stuff.
Y'all always show me love. Y'all always show me love, so I appreciate that. So I didn't want to stay here too long because I know people, I was trying to get in earlier and the line was busy, so I don't want to be one of them.
Well, thank you, and we appreciate you.
All right, good love, babe. All right, y'all have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Haley B.
That was sweet.
It was. I love Fuel. Fuel, I met Fuel a few years back when he came to Cali. And, I'm like, hey, this is what I do. Right. He's like, what do you do? Oh, this is what I do. Okay, look, this is how I can help you.
Oh, my God.
You need that.
Networking. That's another thing you taught me.
Mm-hmm.
People call me friendly now.
That's good.
Yeah.
It is better. But, oh, my God. I catch myself at events. Hey, my name is Haley, but I'm Miss Missy K. I got cards. I got numbers. I got this. I got that.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and it prepared you for your business now because because networking is what's going to put your take your business to the next level. You can't just do it with the people that are in your immediate circle. I don't want you to just sell to our family.
Exactly.
I realized that the right conversation can make me rich.
Yep.
Yes.
With the right person.
Yes.
That's right.
We're working on the elevator pitch.
Elevator pitch?
Mm-hmm.
Definition, please.
If you're in an elevator with Jay-Z, you're at the top floor and you're on your way to the bottom floor, what would you say to him?
Can we use a different person? Because Jay-Z.
Okay, Beyonce.
So
Beyonce.
Because Jay-Z and elevators don't mix. But
Oh, yeah. That's funny. I remember that. Solange. Okay, so you're in an elevator with Beyonce.
Okay.
And this is your moment to shine.
Ready? Okay.
What would you say to her?
Hey, B. My name is Haley Bell. I can't sing, but here's what I can do. I have started a business called Hellcat Lash and Glass, and I would appreciate it if you were to wear one of my glasses in one of your shows. And if the fans love what you wear, then you could start promoting my business and invest. Done.
Boom. You're at the bottom. And that is an elevator pitch.
Yeah.
You know, you taking your moment to shine, like, and she may look at you and say, you know what? I like your glasses. You know, you're about yours. You actually took the time, took your shot.
I built the courage to talk to Beyonce. That's something. Some
Right.
people get speechless.
Right. How much money you need?
Oh, shoot.
That probably won't happen. But still.
Hold on, I gotta make a phone call. La.
Beyonce just said how much money I need. What do I need to start this business?
Shoot, all she would have to do is just wear them and then tag you.
Mm-hmm.
Your money be right there.
Yeah.
I need a number.
What tag?
Okay, my segment today is about millennials have been exceeding in entrepreneurship.
Okay.
My cup was made by Britt Brat, my sister, who's only 22 and just started her business.
Okay.
I made my own shirt, incorporated from Trap Society, my other sister who started her own business.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing my own glasses from my own company, Hellcat Lash and Glass. And here's what I have to say. So, unfortunately, only 20% of founders are in their 20s.
Okay.
3% falls in between the ages of 21 and 25. Half are in their 30s, and 32% are over 40. Okay. But I am focusing on the rising 20% because now the millennials are in the run.
Mm-hmm.
Better than not being there, but we're here.
Mm-hmm.
And don't underestimate us. 40% of new entrepreneurs are women in the United States. It's the highest percentage since 1996.
Wow.
Compared to the growth rate of men, what is 5%.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. So, top businesses started in 2020 by millennials.
I want to know.
Are social media consultant.
Okay.
Sales/boutique and fashionable items.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like yours.
Like me. I'm number 2.
You're not a millennial.
I'm not a millennial.
We're not talking about you.
I could be.
And here I go again. I'm also number 3 because it's skilled trades.
Okay.
Yeah. Nursing.
Hello.
Engineering and development.
Yes.
And meal planners.
Okay.
I need to start cooking.
I don't know if I want y'all millennials giving me a meal plan.
You know what? Some of us can cook. Some just talk to the right person.
Can, but do you?
We will. We have to.
You just proved my point.
If we have time. I was talking to somebody, and they said, I was talking to my mom about you, and I said, oh, that's strange. And then they said, she doesn't think that you're domestic. And I was like, oh, wow.
Like, am I supposed to be?
Oh, wow.
Am I supposed to be domestic?
I was like, well, I'm not domestic for you, but I'm domestic enough
for the right person.
For the
right person.
At the right time.
Yes.
I could do what I gotta do, nigga. I know how to feed myself. Anyway, that's the point. Point is, so
you know that's a good point. Like, why come? Because you date somebody, they feel like you're supposed to be wifey just because you're dating them. I'm supposed to just pull out all the stops for somebody who ain't even put a ring on it.
I almost got loud for a second. First of all, let me say this right now. Okay, I don't have to do sugar honey iced tea. Mm-hmm. I'm working on my profanity. I ain't gotta do sugar honey.
She's not really working on her
profanity. Not at all.
I don't gotta do nothing. All right. What I do And what I choose to do and will provide, you should be appreciative of what I can do, because I'm not supposed to be dating anyway. I'm only 20. I'm supposed to be in my roaring 20s.
Right.
And not only that, but I feel like it's supposed to be half and half for everything.
Yes.
If I'm domestic, you're domestic. And if I can't be domestic, then I expect you to be domestic so that we can meet somewhere in the center. You know?
It's never going to be half and half. I'm just saying that.
I know
but go
that
ahead.
for a fact, which nobody is good enough.
I'm not even going to say what just happened. It's like a bus just rolled by this motherfucker.
My point is,
that bus go by.
I realized that I should not go into relationships with expectations, because I don't want to expect anything from anybody and be disappointed. And I'd be darned if somebody expects something of me that I'm not willing to provide, especially if I made it clear that that's not what I have intentions to do.
And see, I'm glad you put that last part on, because it's all in communication.
Communication.
It's all in communication.
And I say it. I'm very clear.
But even if you are married as well, I don't think they should be expecting you to do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because when you're married, before you even get married, you understand what you're getting yourself into. You understand what you guys are able to do on both ends. And if you went into our marriage knowing that this is not something that I want or choose to do, then you shouldn't expect it of me after you put that ring on my finger the second time.
Spoken like a true Jones Drew girl.
Right.
Facts. That's how I feel about it.
Okay, now go back to something. Sorry. I got you all off topic.
So here's a question.
I just couldn't leave it on the table.
What did you want to be when you were growing up? When they asked you in career day.
Go ahead. No, you go.
Go.
I wanted to go. I actually wanted to be a track star in the Olympics. That was my dream, to be in Olympics.
Ooh, okay. What about you, Missy? What did you want to be?
I had two.
Okay, go.
I had two. One, I wanted to be a fashion designer.
I can see that.
And if I couldn't be a fashion designer, I want to be a child psychologist. I've always wanted to work with children.
That's pretty dope.
And I'm grateful that I still have that the opportunity to do that without having to still go into the career.
The communication part all makes sense.
I wanted it as a child.
Yeah, I didn't want that.
I have a thing of
it all makes sense.
I guess because of the area that I grew up in, I saw a lot of childhood trauma, and I would literally, as a child, I would see kids, and I'd be like, that situation is going to affect them when they get older.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to talk to somebody about that, or that's gonna really follow them into their adulthood. I thought about that as a child, like, yeah, that's some real trauma. That's some real trauma, and I always wanted to help.
You still can.
I feel like I could talk to anybody about anything, you know, and get you open up and, you know, really get you to a place. Yes.
I have a question. So you know how most people who stop themselves going to into being a therapist what they say is the reason why I don't want to be a therapist is because you carry your patient's feelings. You carry their burden, you carry everything. So do you think that would have happened to you if you would have actually became a childhood psychologist, that you would be carrying your patient's feelings and burdens and thoughts?
No.
No?
Nope. You have to know how to disconnect. You got to realize that, you know, everybody around me pulls from me. When you talk about my day job,
Right.
You talk about the family, you talk about my business, you know, the whole Missy K entertainment community, the skate family, everybody. If I carried everybody's burdens, I would be toe up. But I have God. So I can talk to you about your situation. You can talk to me. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm just going to leave, and I'm going to leave it at the altar. I'm going to take it to God.
Amen.
And that's just like I do with my own issues. Like, I barely talk to people. I'm getting to a point now where I can talk to people. But, you know, people have always talked to me. People always brought me their stuff. And, you know, I can talk to you. I can pray with you. We can get it out. Go ahead, talk it out. And, you know, I'm not even going to give you my opinion. Just go on and vent.
Right.
You know. And then when you're done, I'm going to have to go get this off of me. I'm going to be over here.
Like, I'm going to just leave this right here with you, God, okay? I'm going to put this right here at the altar with you.
Yeah. So, God, you heard everything she said, right? Right. Because I didn't catch it all, but I know you caught every word.
Every word.
But, yeah.
So, For boys, the top 3 were athlete, doctor, musician.
Okay. Yeah.
For girls, it was doctor, teacher, veterinarian.
Yeah.
And all of those
Veterinarian was top 3.
Yes.
They wanted the animals
With pets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I've heard.
Okay.
So here's the real question.
Number 3.
At what age did your careers choose to change?
Choose.
Yeah.
Well, you decided to choose to change
Choose.
your. At what age?
La.
Why do you always?
Because I went first last time.
Well, it changed twice. I would say 21, 22, around 21 and 22. And then it changed when I was 28. Changed again.
Again.
At 28, yeah.
That happens. What about you?
My careers, I didn't just, well, you already know I got jobs. I didn't choose to be an import specialist. I fell into it.
Right.
I didn't choose to go work for Boeing. You know, I got an opportunity.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't, you'll realize once you get older, it's like you don't really choose where you ultimately end up. Like my mom, she started out as a nurse, but now she's a medical auditor.
Right.
It just happens.
Right.
The only choice that I did make is in 2015, and that was the choice to start my own entertainment business. And to be honest, I made that choice because of you. I didn't want to work 2 jobs that would take me away from my family, or that wouldn't benefit me or my community. So I played to my strengths. When I was 17, I did club promotions. I worked with my uncle Don Durbany and Roland, rest in peace, and that whole crew. And they cultivated me in the club promotions business. And then from working with my bishop and putting together conferences and stuff for him, I took everything that I learned from all these people and I created a business for myself and for my family and for my friends and for my community. So that was the only one that I actually chose because I didn't want to have a second job where I'm still working for somebody else.
Ooh. Right.
So
with that being said, when I think I was 8 or 9, it was the very first time they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. My answer was a nurse. That's ironic because I'm doing nursing now.
Right.
It changed again in 5th grade. We're doing the nail project, the nail salon project.
Oh, gosh. I remember.
And then it changed again in high school. I wanted to own a club. We talked about
remember that.
And then it changed again at the end of high school. I wanted to do film. Remember that one?
Yeah,
I went on film trips.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then it changed back to nursing because I realized that's where my heart was for some odd reason. I just love helping people and, being a part of that journey.
Right.
So I chose nursing. But my point is, the statistic says that your career path in your mind mentally changes at the age of 15. Mine changed about 6 or 7 times since the age of 8.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to do all of those things because I am.
Right.
I'll see y'all in the Hellcats Nail Salon, Hellcats Hospital.
Hellcats that. My daughter, she was in preschool. She was in preschool at probably 2. They had her in there starting, and at that moment, she was saying, I want to be an entertainer. At 2, and she's been doing it ever since.
Love it.
Lonnie, when he was like 5, and Brady had like an audition in Orange, how they did a little Orange, and he was there, and they let him go up there, and he was just so little, and his personality was like, no, I got this. And that's how he's been ever since. So they've known that's what they want to do, and that's all that they've been doing. I said, you want it, go get it. I ain't got to lick it in my body at all.
I'm telling you, as millennials, stick to what we want to do. It may not happen in chronological order the way we want it to, but it's going to happen.
Yes.
It's going to happen. So now I have a series of questions.
Okay. She has a series of questions, y'all. Y'all ready for that?
There's only like 5 questions.
Don't forget, the lines are still open. 323-815-4204.
Call us, talk to us.
Call us, talk to us. We're here for about another 30 minutes.
Right.
And then I'm shutting it down. It's going to forever be shut. Look.
You can't stay forever if they just told the people we're going to evolve into something new and different.
Let me say again, the Missy K's Loose Lips Show
part
will be concluded. Farewell, sayonara, 2 fingers, and every bit of that burnt biscuit and everything goes. I ain't doing it no more.
She burnt the biscuit up.
Spell Sonara.
Sonara. Sayonara, heifer. Let me spell.
We have a phone call.
Sayonara.
Take that, Lala.
Hello, how are you? Who are you and where are you calling from?
This is Mr. Chad Hunter, not Ocho Cinco. Formerly known as Uncle Chad.
Hey, Uncle Chad.
Hello.
The other part of the Red Cup family.
Yes. How are you? What's on your mind?
Nothing. I'm sitting here watching this and looking at y'all. I keep trying to tell Haley to go ahead and cry.
Right. I'm not in the mood for you people tonight.
And what? Y'all know y'all let Lady D get off before I called in. What's up with that? Where's she at?
She over there.
You called in too late.
Okay.
She said she ain't messing with you. She gave us that look already.
Oh, she gave me the look. Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto. Chad, you got to tell the Grand Theft Auto story.
It was my story to tell.
Okay, wait, hold up. First of all, Chad, thank you for helping Mom out during helping us all out during that trying time.
Yes.
Part of my segment is, I've been in a relationship and I found love with someone who was my friend, who became my man, and now a really great partner in life.
Yes. And a huge supporter of Black Storm.
Yes. And a huge supporter of my family, my kids, and everybody. So I want to tell you publicly that I love you and I appreciate you for everything that you do.
I love you too, Missy K. We have come I've come to learn you in a way I don't think a lot of people have. So to see your growth, especially in this last year, from wanting to rip everybody's head off to finding your way to communicating, as you would say. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And proud. I'm sitting here watching the show thinking to myself, this doesn't look like this is over for y'all.
It's not over for us, but it's over for Loose Lips. I don't care what y'all say, I'm going to keep saying it.
I don't know. Haley looks really. It may be the third generation time, huh? Looks like Haley is fit for us with the glasses on.
Her and Lady D's and Lala and Haley can knock themselves out. It can just be the ladies of Loose Lips, and they can find some other ladies.
Lady D.
And I'm sure OG Poetess was not mine at all.
Right.
So I can take a backseat as a producer, but as for me and my house,
I was just gonna say that. She'll be here as producer, and she'll come on stage and say what she gotta say.
Cocktails and conversation.
Cocktails and conversation.
I love it.
Hey, I heard that earlier. Cocktails, conversation, and I heard then you talking about. Missy, you damn near talked yourself back into doing a radio show. You just gave a whole idea about how you want to interview people about investments and stocks and community stuff. So it sounds like you're going to be back and just be rebranded a different way.
Yeah. She's going to be on Cocktails and Conversation.
Cocktails and Conversation.
Perhaps.
Yes.
I'm going to let Haley finish her segment, but I launched a new business.
Yes.
Reach the LA Angels.
ReachLAAngels.com.
Yes.
And it's a business listing company and savings for our community. And basically, all I'm doing is what I'm doing now and what I have been doing, and with everybody that's come on, from the Two Sweets to Melody Camacho tried to call in earlier, y'all. She called my cell phone, though, and I love her and I appreciate her.
Yes.
So just
she
give her
has
that
to call back.
Sorry. And the Jam and Jay Lamonts, I'm really just trying to create a community within our community so that we're not so oversaturated by other platforms. I'll just say it, such as Facebook and Google and, Yelp and all those. I want something that's self-sustained. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, just like I tell my daughter, that I'm starting the foundation with my family, my friends, and all the people that I've done business with over the last 5 years. Mm-hmm. But I won't be dependent on y'all. Right. Right. I'm not staying there,
Actual.
And no. I'm going as far as God will take me.
Definitely.
But I'm just trying to get everybody on board while y'all still can, especially for FREE.
Right.
Because it's going to change. It's going to change. I'm just letting y'all know, but I love you, though.
I told y'all, we accepting dinero, guapo, money,
Sorry, shells, all of it.
All of it. All forms of payment. Cash App, Zelle.
Bitcoin.
One of the things that I've really, taken from my relationship with Chad really had to work on with me is knowing my value and knowing my worth. Especially when it comes to, when I do stuff like this is my IP. This is my intellectual property. Right. And I've given it to everyone for free for so many years. And I cannot continue to operate like that, and I will not.
Good.
I will not. And so that's another reason why you gotta go.
You need to put Retail Like Angels in a building so I can be assistant and make money like that too, because I need more
dinero.
So y'all gonna tell us about the Grand Theft Auto story?
Let me tell you about the Grand Theft Auto story. So
I think you have to preface the story though. I think there's some points that were missing in regards to ladies in condition.
I'm going to tell you right now. I was there. I remember.
There's two sides to every story. There's Haley's story, there's Chad's story, and then there's the truth.
Right.
So
that's what actually happened.
Lady D's told me that she had a doctor's appointment. And I'm so used to all the doctors coming to the house and being there and da-da-da-da. And I'm thinking like, okay, they just going to come to the house, so I'm going to do my homework while they here. Right. So she keeps telling me like, I have a doctor's appointment and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, all right, so I'm still thinking they're going to come to the house. Then she comes and knocks on my door and she says, I'm ready to go. And if you don't come on in the next 2 minutes, I'm leaving without you. I said, let me take my glasses off.
Mind you, she has not been driving at this point.
Ready to go.
So I'm like, you gonna walk? And I hear the keys dangling, so I knew she wasn't walking. So I ain't showered or brushed my teeth or nothing. So I brushed my teeth, I put my bonnet on, I grabbed my laptop and my charger, my notebook and my pencil. And as I'm running out the house, not even then. No. Let me go back. So she walks to her car, and I go to the room where Chad is. And I say, Chad, can you put on your clothes and go with her to the doctor, please, because I'm not ready. And he tells me, I have other plans. Basically is what he said. And as we're having this conversation about what we're going to do, immediately I hear the car start. So then I go back and grab my laptop, my notebook, and my pencil, and my shoes, and my bonnet is still on my head, and my pajamas. So I run to the car, and she's already in the street.
Mom.
And so...
Oh my goodness.
Mind you, Chad had to move his car before she got into the street. So immediately I'm feeling betrayal in this moment. And I'm feeling betrayed because Chad wasn't supposed to move his car. And if Chad would have known mentally not to move his car, then she would have tried to maneuver herself out of the garage, which would relate to she wouldn't be able to get out of the damn garage. So therefore, I felt betrayed by Chad because he moved his car.
So who took it to the...
Nope, Chad, what's your side of the story?
Wait, I didn't finish.
There's more.
So she's in the street, ready to go. And I'm running to the car like this, holding my stuff. And I throw the pencil at her car. I threw the pencil.
You did throw a pencil at the car.
I threw the pencil. I said, duh. And she looked at me, she laughed. And then she drove off.
Wow.
And that was the last I seen her besides the dust behind her.
Grandma just really? Chad, what's your side of the story?
Tag.
Well, see, that's what they say. As a child, I spoke as a child. So let's go ahead and bring this story straight to how it happened. So I think for a lot of your listeners, for those who don't know, the stroke affected Lady D's whole right side. So she could not drive.
Right.
Using her right hand, or was it her left side or right side? Which side was it?
Right, and she was not supposed to be driving.
She was not supposed to be driving. Now, mind you, this woman drove herself to the hospital the day she was having the stroke.
Wow. Woman having an active stroke, and she did the same thing to me.
She was having for the listeners, Lady D was having an active stroke and drove herself to the hospital.
Wow.
Okay, so that's a whole other story because the day of the graduation, I was involved in that one. Now, with that, on this day, there were already conversations where I was telling everybody, Lady D is going to drive. If she drove herself to the hospital and she's walking around this house, I'm not stopping that woman. Have you seen how she cusses people out? I'm not stopping her. So with that being said, I'm in the bedroom laying down, minding my business. Haley comes in with pajamas on. Chad, I almost forgot what she said. All I heard was something, Lady D's leaving. Okay. So Haley runs back to the bedroom. When I come out, Lady D is fully dressed and looks at me. And I said, "Are you leaving?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Let me move my car."
Wow. He caved in.
So I'm not playing with Lady D. So I moved my car. When I moved my car, I get out, and I'm waving at Lady D as she's backing out. Haley is running with a laptop, books, and a pencil in her hand, yelling at the car, "No, don't go. No, don't go." Next thing I know, I'm just sitting in the driveway looking, waving at Lady D. I look back. Lady D gives the biggest smile to Haley I've ever seen. Steps on the gas pedal and hits damn near a 180 and smashes up the street.
Oh, shit.
They called me. I was so mad. I was like, "What y'all mean she drove to the hospital?"
I ain't no snitch, but some people didn't want you to know, and I'm glad I told you.
There was literally a meeting that happened outside between myself and Haley about how we are going to tell Missy, your mama just drove off.
Oh, wow.
And I remember looking at Haley and said, let her talk to her mama about that. It ain't got nothing to do with that.
I was 100% ready to throw you under the bus.
Oh, I know.
100%.
I already, look, I've been around y'all for a good while now. I know how to cover my tracks. As long as I did what Lady D said, I ain't getting in trouble.
Right.
She said, I was ready to go. I had a doctor's appointment. I was ready to go. And I said, "But Mama, you're not supposed to be driving." She said, I had to go to a doctor. And she said, "I ain't got time to be messing with it." Then she got clear. "I ain't got time to be messing with them. I got places to go. I'm going." I ain't begging nobody to do nothing for me.
Well, when I got yelled at, she said, "Why didn't you stop her?" I said specifically, I told her no. And that's the line that always saves the child. I told her no.
Wow.
So I know you guys got about 20 minutes left of the show. I just want to say I love you all. 3 generations of these beautiful women. This is an amazing show. Lala, congratulations on the vodka.
Thank you.
You know I'm a buy it, but you know I'm a brown liquor drinker too. But
I know.
We can go ahead and get that too.
Okay.
So with that, congratulations on the show. And for all the listeners, this is not the last time you go hear from her. Trust me.
Right.
Amen.
This is not the. Don't let Missy fool you. She don't let her fool you. This is not going to be the last time you see her doing a show and talking. She's just rethinking how she wants to do it. Right, Haley?
Amen.
Yes.
Amen. You right.
Cocktails and conversations.
Cocktails and conversations. Y'all better go ahead and trademark that before somebody, one of your listeners, take it.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
See, that's Lala. She can do all that.
Right.
Well, I love all of you. Love you, babe. And I will talk to y'all later.
All right. Thanks for calling, Chad. Not Ocho Cinco, Uncle Chad, all that stuff. Oh, Haley said nope. Haley said I can't call you that no more.
She can't call me that anymore.
He started it.
It's ended.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, what's next, Missy?
So you had did you still want to do your questions?
How much time I got left?
We got 15 minutes. I told y'all. There is no program. I'm letting y'all do y'all.
Well, let's do it then. All right. If you were to rate yourself on a scale from hard worker / effort to natural ability and talent, where would you place yourself and why?
Natural ability and talent. Because I do it so effortlessly. Ow!
Wait, what?
That was like...
I woke up like this.
Yeah.
Are you a hard worker?
That was real cocky.
I'm in the middle. Because I can do them both. I'm both.
I don't work hard. I work smart.
I work hard.
I work smart. Because you know what?
Smart too.
Let me tell you something. With Reach LA, I'm not making all those phone calls. They have these things called virtual assistants now. Yeah. I'm going to send her the Excel spreadsheet with all the people that she needs to call or he needs to call, and then I'm going to sit back and I'm going to collect the check.
I need to know how to do it from the beginning to the end first, and then if I needed to give it to
somebody,
somebody,
I do that too.
Fine, but I'm not going to pay somebody.
I love organization.
That too.
I need to know it.
Organization and instruction.
I don't like every business that I've had, I've never had an overhead. So
this is the thing. This is the thing.
Go ahead.
There are certain functions, Lala.
I can't do.
Lala, no.
Oh, okay.
There are certain functions that you do not have to do.
True.
It's a thing called delegation. Like I said, I can sit on the phone all day long and make all kinds of phone calls to all these businesses and all my friends and all these people that, that I've helped over the years. I could do that. But why would I? I still have the software. I still have my back office that I have to take care of, as far as getting them in. But as far as me, I don't have to make those phone calls. I don't have to sit up and do that all day because I still have a day job that I can still do while that person is doing that, making me money.
Right.
It's not, I don't want you to start your business and then you become an employee of your own business.
Right.
Damn.
That makes sense.
That's
but I still need to know it better than the person I'm delegating.
I agree. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying you for so many years you've done everything. Don't keep doing it. For so many years you've done everything yourself. Right. For so many years. That's like Poetess. She could totally run her own board. But guess what? She has LaRon that does it when she could be doing something else for her business. True. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Delegation.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Who's ready for the next question?
We are.
Go.
It got hot. If you could buy any skill, what would it be?
Loose lips.
That's not a skill.
Wait a minute. That's that
Y'all nasty.
skill.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Y'all nasty. Come back, Erica. Come back. Come on. That's Erica pre-COVID. Give it a pre-COVID, Erica.
That is a hell of a skill. What are you talking about?
Get out some of that.
Shit.
We have a call. We have a call.
I hurt my
Ask me again later.
Oh, I hurt my side.
Hello, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Ask them that question.
Hello. We lost the caller.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, you there?
Oh, he's there. What is your name and where you calling from? No?
Hello? Nobody's there.
Hello?
This is AW. What's good?
Oh, well,
Okay,
hey,
AW, get rid of that Obama phone, man.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
I see your mama just acting a fool. Your mama just acting a fool.
Mama always acting the fool. She was conservative today.
She ain't even on there.
But she was, oh man, let me tell you, during this little situation, man, y'all don't even know the half. It's like I have to make her let me help her.
Look, I can hear y'all. I'm just looking at y'all. I can hear y'all. I got a good phone.
Okay.
Oh, he got a delay on that phone.
It's a service.
So what's up, AW? What's on your mind?
It is.
I cannot.
I'm gonna send you the link to this show so you can hear how you sound right now.
He can't hear.
Hello?
There's a delay on his phone.
Man, I'm sad to see the show leave.
Oh, okay.
We all are. I'm with you.
I'm just sad to see the show leave and y'all finna end it.
That's just crazy to me. I wish y'all could continue.
We will.
We are.
They will.
We will. We'll be back.
Right.
Yes, I hear you. It's an echo.
Oh, okay. Okay. You have the volume for the show up. You got to turn the volume for the show down. That's how you usually get an echo.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, he has an
I
echo.
think
There he
the best time. My memories are the Ron Newt interview.
Yes. That was
My best.
that was one of my favorites.
And one of my other best memories is my band Paradise Drive being on the show.
The Quiet
that
Dude.
is right. Yes, that's
The
right.
quiet dude.
Yeah.
The Quiet
they were
Dude.
here. Yes, I remember.
What's his name?
He won't say nothing.
Was it Anthony? What was his name?
I just remember he wasn't saying nothing.
I miss my boy. I really miss Ron.
Yeah, rest in peace. We miss him as well. That was a great interview. That was the only other time that we did a 2-hour special.
Right.
Our very first show. Oh, look at that! Our very first show and our very last show.
Right.
But that one wasn't planned. He was a character.
You talking about my boy Anthony?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, a hella delay. Okay. Anyway, thank you, A-Dub, for hitting us up. We appreciate you.
Shout out to my brother Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin Nelson. We love you. Hate that you weren't here to say goodbye with us.
I know.
But we love you.
Yes. All right.
Shout out to my brother Kevin.
Yeah. So, all right, A1. We'll talk to you later. Thank you. We'll see you around. And thanks for supporting and, you know, bringing us guests. You're awesome. You're amazing. Thank you.
So the appropriate skill.
That is appropriate.
Were you here for that show?
Nah, I don't think so.
I think I was here, but I wasn't in here.
It was very interesting.
What's the name?
Paradise Drive, the young guys, the band. Oh, Ron Newt. No, she wasn't here during Ron Newt season.
No.
That's when we first got here.
The
But that was
second part.
interesting too.
Yeah, it sure was.
So Anthony's here. Do we have interesting? You said your favorite show was the one with Roland Berry and the Pop Lockers.
That was so funny. Wait, he was videotaping. Like,
he dropped it, picked it up. I was like,
I think. Okay, let me see. I think Graham had bled the scene. I think you bled the scene. Or was it Lala? Lala, I think you bled the scene.
I bled the scene.
Hello?
Welcome to the Missy K Loose Lip Show. Who's calling?
This is Chad calling back because I forgot to mention one thing.
What's that?
Lala, if you don't plug your beard cream on this last show,
No.
for everybody to hear how great your beard oil,
I forgot.
the cleanser. So Missy bought that for me. For all the fellas, because I see there's a lot of men who listen to this, ladies listen to this. Lala, I know you got the vodka. You better plug that beard cream because Missy will tell you I love it. All right, bye-bye.
You could be the spokesperson.
James
for
uses
it
it as well.
That's good.
Yeah, they love it. They love that combination, and it actually does give them a really good shine, and starting to do a little fill in too.
It's good for their skin as well. All
Yeah.
right, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it is. All right, love y'all. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Let me see. So I don't think Grandma decided to come that night, but you were here.
Oh yeah, I was
and
here.
you decided to bleed the scene because it got out of control. You.
Oh yeah, I was out.
You stayed because you had to stay, but you were so over it.
I was done.
You were over it. She was no longer carrying the show. I had to carry the show.
That was one time I said, I give up. I'm done.
She never even aired it. She didn't want to air it.
You didn't air it?
No.
I thought you did.
No.
I didn't upload. And y'all quit throwing me under the bus.
Sorry.
It was free fall. It was a free fall.
It was a free fall. They were popping and locking and cussing and video recording and all
They
up
was
in here
excited.
like this
I was
and
like,
like that with they homie.
You
what's
still
up?
on the air?
What's up?
I was
so frustrated.
They were talking.
They were all up here with it like, yeah, that's me.
They were talking.
Missy K, look, say what's up. I'm like, I'm totally live right now. Look at that.
It was ghetto fabuloso, ratchet, or whatever you want to call it. But they were
It was fun, but
they
it was
were
comedy.
lit though. They were probably the littest people we had on here for me. That was funny.
That was. It was very interesting.
And I think the other one was, I'm not going to say that out loud, actually. Let me just go ahead and skip past that one.
What?
Actually, this is loose lips. I'm going to throw some shade tonight.
What?
It was the night that I had to interview
that guy.
What was
that y'all was going back and forth?
Yes.
Oh! I know exactly who you're talking about.
I can't remember his name for the life of me. What was his name?
Yes.
Yeah. And we got over like 1,000 views or something like that. I think it was one of the shows with the most views.
He pushed every one of your buttons.
I forgot what his name was. I can't remember it.
I said you can rap, and he was like, "Well, rap."
Oh my God! I don't remember what it was. I think he was just pushing my buttons and he was testing me. And usually I try to condone myself and I try to control myself, but he was really pushing my buttons. And I couldn't control it no more. I just let it out. He was like, "I'm a good rapper." I said, "Oh yeah, then why are you on my show?" And he was talking, and I was like, "But I'm running the show. This is my segment." I'm sorry. Hello. No, it wasn't Blue. I love Blue.
Welcome to the show.
What is your name? Where are you calling from?
This is your Uncle Curtis.
Hi, Curtis. Okay, wait, hold up. Let's explain. Her uncle, my brother.
Yeah.
Let's get this straight.
Hi, Curtis. I don't know you, but hi.
Hello, how you doing? But the reason why I'm calling, I just wanted to tell you all that I'm very proud of you guys. I enjoyed the shows, the ones that I was actually able to listen to. I love the content, and I'm kind of sad that you guys are leaving. I pray for continued success on everything you guys do, and on top of that, your nephew also wishes you the best.
Auntie baby, don't do that to me. You know how I am about the babies. Auntie baby, I love Auntie man. Y'all know I turned to something totally different with the kids.
Exactly.
They can't see that. They can't see that side of me, Kurt.
I'm hoping by maybe adding him on, maybe that may kind of prolong the show a little bit.
We'll get him a bottle for cocktails and conversations.
Yes. How about I'll come on your podcast and we'll, that should suffice it.
Nice.
We'll call it bottles and conversations that night.
Hey, that's no problem.
We'll just come on to your podcast, and thank you for always. Kurt listens to us through our Apple podcast through Apple.
Oh.
Yeah, so when Marvin left us, Kurt kind of got left in the dust.
Definitely was hurt about that, but I understand though. But continued success on everything you guys do. I love you all. Love you, Mama D. Pray for your recovery. Hope all is well. I will catch up with y'all later.
Love you. And she said thank you.
Oh.
Bye.
That's pretty dope.
So let's wrap it up. We got 4 minutes?
Yeah.
So, it's been a very enjoyable time, and I just want to take my last thoughts and my last moments to thank you guys, Haley B, Lala, Lady D's. I want to acknowledge Gary Johnson from IMG Radio Network, who opened his doors and gave us our start, to Ricky Waters, who first person to ever get me on a mic, just threw me out there. Thank you. And I want to thank Siobhan Walker, Miss Siobhan Speaks, for being in the trenches with us in the beginning. Like I said, Fanon. Fanon, is one of our videographers. Yeah. And like I said, Cultivators has been there. They've done video production for us, editing, all kinds of stuff. Yes. So even though I don't like your ass, but thank you anyway. And,
And Kevin Nelson, who just, came in and just really just, helped us get to, to this point, and Zia for always being there. I hope she's watching. We love you and we thank you for everything that you've been to us. And last but not least, poetess, Miss Felicia Morris. Let me tell you guys something. Whenever I'm about to cry, whenever anybody asks me, like, why are you shutting down the show? Why are you doing? I said, I'm not shutting down. I'm just closing this chapter. Right. But like I was stating earlier, I believe in this business. I believe in this media studio. Right. She has so much to offer the community in this building. Definitely. And it's not huge, but there is so much potential that people don't even tap into. Right. She has a whole conference room that can be, your meeting room or your girls' night out or whatever. Room. She has the green room if you need a green screen. You can, have your Black Storm launch party here. There's so many things that can be done. She does audiobooks recordings here, and people don't even think about that. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing Reach LA, because I want you to tap into all of the different things and different businesses that are so required and so, that people of our color put so much blood, sweat, and tears into, and we don't get that support. Right. So my network is your network, and I just say, let's get together and let's work it. Like I said, as a with my business, I need a new logo. Right. I need VAs. I need a lot. There's a lot that goes into opening a business. I need business advice. I need bookkeepers. I need attorneys. Ooh. We need Lala. She gonna need an attorney, y'all. So why not become a part of our network and just grow with us as we go. Right. And I just want to tell everybody I love you guys. I appreciate you. Brenda, thank you for being a part of our studio audience for so many years. We love you. We had to cover her ears so many times. But I love you guys. I thank you. Follow us everywhere. Yes. We will not shut down any of our media pages. We will still put up content. We will still keep you connected to what's going on in the community. Definitely. So follow us, Missy K Loose Lift Show everywhere. We up out of here, 2 fingers in a biscuit. Bam!
All right.
Missy K Show. Missy K Show.